Welcome back to The Express in English Bay. Big talk on the food scene in Vancouver, the new Cactus Club right on the water. It may be big business, but every idea starts somewhere, and in some cases small, like the Juice Truck Boys. And they're expanding their smoothie business into a juice cleansing program that rolls right up to your door.
Zach and Ryan, who co-own the Juice Truck, are expanding their business by devising an at-home juice cleanse.
We wanted to focus on a way for people to have a quick and accessible way to detox their body and allow them to start a healthier lifestyle. And we felt juice, which is packed with nutrients, vitamins, and flavors, is a safer way for people to cleanse their system.
It's a 1, 3, 5, or 7 day juice cleanse where it's really a juice diet. You're having 6 juices and a nut milk every day. It's really a great way to kickstart or maintain a healthy lifestyle.
As they were designing the cleanse, Zach and Ryan teamed up with a nutritionist to create the best product they could.
I really like the fennel. That's great. I think we could add in a little bit of aloe. They consulted me on formulating the juices, and I wanted to create a cleanse that targeted different organs and cleanse the body in the proper order.
Zach and Ryan create all their juices from a very special cold-press juicing machine.
So it's more similar to how olive oil is created. It's like a 2-ton hydraulic press, so it's really like the Rolls-Royce of juicers. You're getting much more live enzymes and nutrients, and it's a much longer storage life than a typical juice. Like it's 4 to 7 days versus 15 to 20 minutes. So that's kind of what's led us to creating the juice cleanse.
I'd say the best part about collaborating with myself, aligning myself with Zach, my business partner, and Ian McDonald, was that it sort of creates 3 different mindsets, and we all kind of come together in this sort of fruition of new ideas. And I think we're trying to bring sort of an innovative approach to juice, and I think having a team behind me really helps.
In Vancouver, I'm Kendall Harris for The Express.
The Cleanse program is brand new, and you can get details at thejuicetruck.ca. It's one of the great things about Vancouver. We jump on the health bandwagon, and we also lead it. The same goes for fitness and fashion. But you know, it's not always about the new. We've got our 3 tried and true: yoga, Lululemon, and sushi. That's right, but if you think that California roll's the only thing to order, this next story will have you think again.
For sushi chef Yoshi Maniwa, there's nothing simpler or more succulent than a piece of raw fish.
Flavor is smooth and like melting in the mouth.
Yoshi's been slicing fresh seafood for more than 20 years, so he's developed a sharp sense of taste. And he says, just like beef, different parts of a fish contain remarkably different flavors.
Belly part is more rich and back part is nice and smooth. So even one same fish but different parts makes a different flavor.
That's common knowledge in chefs' native Japan, where raw fish is a staple. But here in Canada, sashimi is only as common as salmon and tuna. And for the sake of variety, that's something Yoshi is trying to change, one slice at a time.
We are introducing some Japanese fish, like from Japan, such as yellowtail and aji, sponge mackerel, and some white meat, for example, Thai snapper from Japan.
And for those new to sushi, Yoshi is offering Sashimi 101 on a plate.
So this is our whole kind of sashimi plate, and start with Pacific big eye tuna with a nori soy sauce, and octopus with sour plum soy sauce, and then Sakai salmon with jalapeno sauce, and then this is yellowtail hamachi with ginger tamari soy sauce.
The sauces are purposefully mild so that the natural fish flavor comes through in each bite, rather than being drowned out in the green and brown stuff.
We combine the different sauce with the different fish to brings out the flavor of that fish, and so that people are trying out something new and finding out the new flavor of that fish instead of the thick soy sauce with the wasabi sauce.
The point is that from sea urchin to octopus, there's an underwater world of flavors to explore. And what better way to begin than eating it raw? I'm Tim Chung in Vancouver for The Express.
Yum. So far, we've had exotic sushi, some steelhead and lobster pizza, gluten-free gourmet deep-fried cauliflower, and tried a juicing cleanse. I think the only thing left to do is have dessert. It's Whistler's Gondola Grab-and-Go Goodie, paying tribute to a national symbol. The Express. We are your local voice.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by
hairstyling and color services for Shaw TV, provided by the Lounge Hair Studio, loungehairstudio.com.
Almost 4.5 million Canadians live with arthritis. It's a leading cause of pain and disability. Arthritis strikes young and old alike, and the burden of illness takes an enormous toll. The Canadian Arthritis Network is a not-for-profit organization that funds research and connects today's players in arthritis research. We're all working together so that today's arthritis research becomes tomorrow's cure. For more information, please visit arthritisnetwork.ca.
Welcome back to The Express in English Bay, now home to the new Cactus Club, serving up their signature Rob Feeney Food Architect concoctions. Now you can have a gourmet right on the beach. Although gourmet goodies can be found all over BC. We're joining host Nicole Fitzgerald on the Whistler Village Stroll. Seems you have an unusual treat?
Thanks, Johanna. Whistler is home to beaver tails, and not just along the River of Golden Dreams. The sweeter variety is found at the base of Whistler and Blackcomb Mountains.
This is a beaver tail. More sweet than fuzzy, but still a Canadian classic. One whose name can sometimes throw a customer for a loop.
My usual response is, yes, we have a trap line, and we snip off the beaver's tails in the morning, and they grow back by the afternoon, and they like it. And some people say, beaver tails? No, I don't want one of those. I don't eat meat. You know, so we get all kinds of responses.
Well, I'm going to have one too.
Okay.
So I'll have a cinnamon sugar. And
Arthur Blank co-owns Zog's Beaver Tails in Whistler, one of almost 100 beaver tail franchises across Canada. The Montreal native also set up shop in Mont-Tremblant, Quebec.
And one Zog's Poutine. I love skiing, so I figured if I have one here, I could travel back and forth and ski in two of the best places in Canada.
Unlike the early explorers of Canada, who cooked their dough in bear grease, beaver tails are fried in pure canola oil.
It takes about 30 seconds on a side, maybe a little bit less. It comes out golden brown, and it doesn't absorb the oil because it's made of mostly cracked wheat, not processed flour. It's actually quite a healthy snack.
Until the toppings are added, such as classic cinnamon sugar or chocolate, peanut butter, and Reese's Pieces, as in my case.
They look amazing. Wow, you weren't kidding. Look at the size of that.
This whole thing started in Ottawa, and it's quite de rigueur to go skating on the canal and have a beaver tail, or go skiing and have a beaver tail.
It's a totally unique flavor. It's not quite a pancake, nor is it a donut. It's chewy and crispy, a taste that's fit for a president. Beaver tails were handed out at the Canadian Embassy in Washington at the inauguration of U.S. President Barack Obama, who asked for a beaver tail specifically when he first visited Canada.
We had a special Obama tail, which was basically a chocolate tail.
Other gondola-friendly grabs at Zog's include hot dogs, where guests pile on their own wok-fried onions, which are kept sizzling all day long. Other unique eats pay homage to Arthur's lineage as well.
Ooh, I'm definitely going in for seconds.
Our poutines are authentic in that we get our cheese curds from Quebec, because poutine is a Quebec item. Extremely popular in Quebec. One, for example, has meat sauce, that's the Italian one, and the Zog special poutine has everything plus a sliced jumbo hot dog on top. So we have many different kinds.
So even if you can't make heads or tails of what you're eating, just look for the red sleeve to know you're taking a bite of Canadiana. From the base of Whistler Mountain, I'm Nicole Fitzgerald for Shaw TV.
Wok fried onion and poutine dogs. Why not? So again, Zogs has 2 locations, one on Skiers Plaza and one at Mid Station right on Whistler Mountain. You've been watching our Express special on food trends and unusual eats from English Bay in downtown Vancouver. Thanks for joining us, only on Shaw TV.
Wow, look how beautiful.